out and about today again. We are going to go to Durbar Square, which there are 3 Durbar Squares in the area of Kathmandu. Durbar meaning palace, so we're going to go to the Kathmandu Durbar Square, which is in the centre of the ancient city, the old city here. Nothing bears more scars of the 2015 earthquake than this square, so it is packed full of temples and shrines and palaces, but many of them were reduced to rubble within seconds when the big earthquake struck in 2015. Reconstruction is underway and actually has been since 1934 when they had their last big shake here. So the future of the temples and monuments are looking up, so let's hope that it continues, so we'll be able to see some of that reconstruction today. We're going to do a self-guided walking tour that we've found in one of the local guidebooks that our host left us. So our first arrival in Dubar Square after being pestered by the local touts for a guide, we see the first ravages of the 2015 quake that hit here, and this building behind me here is being propped up by pieces of wood and some of the facade has fallen away. I think this is going to be the first of many
a lot of work going on.
Earthquake scars. So just for future reference, the way that it works, you pay 1,000 rupee each for a ticket to come into Durbar Square, which entitles you to entrance to all the temples, museums, I think, palaces, whatever there is to see in Durbar Square and apparently across the city.
Yeah.
You make your way to the site office, which
Got
a little sign off the site office there. You present your passport and a passport photo. You don't pay anything extra, but you get a ticket which is valid for the entire length of your tourist visa. So in our case it's 90 days. And so you get this little ticket, here with my photo on it.
Yeah,
and that is valid for our entire stay in Kathmandu.
Oh.
So that's how it works.
So we can come back down here without paying any more money.
Yeah, so we don't have to pay again to come in.
But you need to make sure you've got your passport and a photo so they can stick your photo on. If not, they'll only do it for one more day.
Yeah, one more day. So you do have to have your passport with you if you want it for the entire length. So you've got to show your visa. So
quite cool.
There you go. That's how it all happens. So this building behind us, the big impressive white, very English European looking building, was built back in the early 1900s, and it actually forms the eastern side of the palace. Don't know whether it was ever originally destroyed or damaged during the earthquake, but it's in pretty good condition now. So we've just been into the house of Kumari, who we received a blessing from. She stood up in her high window, her 3rd story window, I'm not getting much light here, her 3rd story window, and gave her blessing to the crowd below. We weren't allowed to take any photos, of course, but her house here in the background was built back in 1700s?
Yeah, 1757.
1757, because Scott's got the pamphlet.
Have a read of it.
And she is reincarnated from the goddess Teliju goddess.
Yeah.
And we were expecting an old lady.
The child come to the window.
And this little kid came to the window, all dressed up with thick eye makeup on and eyeliner. And that was her.
We had to wait because she was having lunch.
That was Kumari. Kumari looked about 5 or 6.
Yeah, I know. Came out, gave us a little blessing. And
Yep, so we've been blessed by Kumari.
Yeah.
We're good to go now.
Bit of one.
So these brick plinths that you can see actually had shrines on top, temples on top, but they've got thrown stupas, got knocked off their plinth during the earthquake. So one day they'll be restored.
Quite a bit of work going on.
So slowly, restoration after the earthquake. We've been fully immersed into Kathmandu culture. Jeepers, crikey. We've been into some pretty crowded countries around Southeast Asia. Kathmandu has got its own level.
Yeah.
Well, we've been in worse.
Yeah, well, Vietnam, like they seem to know what you're doing. Here they don't.
Yeah.
So when you think he's going straight, he's not going straight, then he turns.
Yeah, I think Vietnam was more of an ordered chaos. This is just friggin' chaos. And of course you get the horns tooting, which you get in Vietnam, but I don't know, dirt and mud everywhere, smell, there's a lot of smell.
Yeah.
But it's okay, you're sucking it up.
We'll pass a lot of building big cracks in them and collapsed, eh?
Yeah, see a lot of damage, a lot of earthquake scars around the place.
So we'll keep walking?
Yep, keep on walking if we survive the journey. Well, we've made it alive to Asan Toll. Now the junction here where we're standing at, where all the roads meet up, is supposed to be one of the busiest junctions in all of Nepal. And you can see why.
Oh no, markets and stuff everywhere.
And it's been here for centuries, and it used to be the start of the caravan to Tibet. It's where people used to start off their journey to carry on to Tibet. It's our lunchtime stop, and I just wanted the momos really. There's the momos there. These are the vegetarian momos. We've already tried chicken momos, and I have to say these are really nice. These are 130 rupee for 10 rupee. Beautiful dipping sauce. It's hot, spicy, but it doesn't blow your mind. No. So just how much, just imagine how cheap our infrastructure would be if this is how we did roadworks in New Zealand. No roadwork sign. They are wearing high-vis jackets though, albeit a bit faded. Then you've got a guy sprinkling the tar on.
He gets it out of the drum on the back of the truck.
Stress about the traffic going past. Oh yeah, mix the tar up in the middle. Yeah.